Hey there, it's me, Petia Whitmore, a former Dean of MBA Admissions and your go-to for cutting through the noise of MBA admissions. Today, I'm talking about those pesky essay mistakes that way too often tank otherwise great applications. Not the obvious stuff like using the wrong school name in your essay, but the sneaky missteps. The ones that sound oh so fine in your head, but fall flat on the page. Let's make sure these unfortunate mistakes don't happen to you. Mistake number 1, trying to sound smart instead of being clear. You're not writing a white paper. The goal of your essay is to connect with the reader, not to impress with jargon. But so many candidates end up writing sentences like, I endeavor to operationalize strategic initiatives while maintaining organizational alignment and policy compliance. Stop. Just stop. If you wouldn't say it out loud in a conversation, don't write it. Instead, write like you speak, clear, direct, human. Admissions officers don't want to have to decode your essays. They want to feel like they understand you. And that understanding needs to happen fast. If they need to stop and reread that sentence 3 times to get it untangled, you've already lost. Mistake number 2, telling your whole life story. The essay is not your autobiography. If you're writing about how you moved to 3 countries, switched careers twice, helped your sister start a nonprofit, and trained for a triathlon, all in one essay, you're at risk of cramming in too much. Depth beats breadth. Always pick only the tiniest handful of relevant anecdotes, the most pivotal moments, and then go deep. What changed? What did you learn? How did you grow? That's where the gold is. Mistake number 3, writing like you're the only person in the story. Yes, it's your application, but if every sentence is, I led this and I achieved that, we're missing something. MBA programs want future leaders, which means people who elevate others. So talk about your team. Show how you influenced, mentored, collaborated. Talk about your mentors, the people who helped shape you, and how they inspired you to mentor and support others. Don't just show impact, show shared impact. Mistake number 4, thinking you need a dramatic story. Let me say this clearly. You do not need to have survived the war, launched a unicorn startup, or saved a life in the ER to write a compelling essay. What you do need is insight. It could be a simple moment, a quiet failure, a hard conversation, an internal shift. What matters is what that experience meant to you and how it shaped what you care about today. Mistake number 5, misunderstanding what it means to stand out. Every year, candidates twist themselves into knots trying to differentiate. They search for a never before seen essay idea. But here's the truth. It's not what you write about, it's how you write about it. The situation in your story doesn't have to be unique and it doesn't have to be dramatic. Your reflection does. So instead of thinking, what's the most unusual thing I've done? Ask, what's the most revealing thing I've done? What shows how I think, what I value, how I lead? That's what stands out. Mistake number 6, ignoring the prompt. You'd be amazed how many essays I read that veer too far away from the question. If the prompt asks for your career goals, don't give them a heartwarming childhood story. If the prompt asks what matters most to you, don't list 5 things. Read the question, then answer it directly and honestly. Save the creativity for how you express your answer, not for choosing some obscure topic. Now that you have an idea how not to mess up your essays without even realizing you're doing it, I have a place where you can get even more insights like this, straight from a former Dean of MBA Admissions. It's the Sunday AdCom Insights, my weekly newsletter. It goes out to thousands of MBA hopefuls every week, and every year I get emails from people I've never even worked with saying, your Sunday Insights were my secret weapon. They helped me get in. If you want that kind of clarity and edge in your corner, the links below in the description. MBA Hopeful.